Hello everyone, this is Matt from New Game Plus, here to give you a quick rundown and guide to Pokémon Sun and Moon, in particular, all the way up to the first island. Without wasting any time, let's get straight into it. So the world of Pokémon Sun and Moon consists of the region of Alola, which is comprised of several islands that you traverse, completing several trials, and then facing the Big Kahuna at the end of every island. It is your devout duty as a Pokémon trainer to come against all odds and complete the dreaded island challenge. So without further ado, let's take a look at some of the starter Pokémon. This generation we are greeted with Rowlet, the grass type, Litten, the fire type, and for the water type we have Poplio. Your rival goes by the name of Howl, and to his detriment he chooses the opposite, the complete polar opposite as you'd expect. For example, if you chose Litten, he would be choosing Rowlet as his starter Pokemon. So there's not really much to worry about in terms of elemental advantages, especially fighting him. Trials are huge undertakings by Pokemon trainers and they are spread throughout the Alola region. Your objective is to fulfill certain requirements like defeating a certain number of Pokemon within caves or other areas that are enclosed, keeping in mind that you're unable to catch any Pokemon while you're undertaking a trial. So the exercise in attempting to catch Pokemon while you're on a trial is quite futile. Once you've fulfilled the objective of the trial, you face against the dreaded Totem Pokemon, which is essentially a far more powerful or defensive or offensive version of the monsters that you're fighting earlier on within the trial. If your bid for power is successful and you complete the trial, you are greeted towards many spoils and prizes, including Zeg Crystals. Zeg Crystals, when held by specific Pokemon, greatly modifies existing moves by each element. For example, the first Zeg Crystal you acquire by completing the first trial boosts normal type moves. These are claimed when beaten specific trials and grand trials. But be very, very careful. Unfortunately, Z moves can only be used once per battle per Pokemon, so make sure it hits when it counts the most. Just for reference, when starting off the very first trial hosted in Verdant Cavern, be sure to stock as many fighting types as you can. The totem Pokemon of Verdant Cavern is Raticate. He also buffs a lot of defense and also calls Pokemon to help out. Keep in mind, after you've completed the first trial, certain Pokemon in normal Pokemon battles will call their friends from the wild, and you are only able to catch that particular Pokemon if they're unoccupied with no friends on the field. Finally, the last test comes in the form of the Grand Trial where you verse Hala. In order to ensure a swift victory, make sure you have plenty of Psychic and Flying types on your team, preferably between level 15 to 20. If you manage to do that, you'll have no problems beating Hala and you'll have yourself a one-way ticket to Akala Island. Oh no, but the fun does not stop there. If you're down for a little bit of sightseeing before moving on to the next island, Hala rewards you with a new Z Crystal you can attribute to fighting types, as well as a prize of a rideable Tauros, which you can use to run around, fast travel, far quicker, and access places you weren't able to access before. If you want to go catch some more elusive Pokemon, be sure to check out 10 Carrot Hill, which you can use by smashing a few rocks. These are located just south of the Pokemon lab that you visited earlier on within the game. Once you've had your fill, head on down to the marina and Halooli City where you can continue your conquest in the Island Challenge. And that just about does it for our quick recap of Pokémon Sun and Moon. If you liked what you saw, be sure to like, comment and subscribe here at youtube.com/NewGamePlusTV. This is Matt signing off, and have fun catching them all.